This is an old music video from A$AP Rocky, and as you can clearly see, the 666 promoting the mark of the beast, the image of the Antichrist. This is a number of the Antichrist, because the reason why they throw this up, because he sold his soul to Satan. Anyone that promotes the number 666 is promoting the mark of the beast and the image of the Antichrist. And he basically even talks about Satan in this song, and as well this song basically promotes drugs, killing people, yet most of these people have not even killed nobody, because if they were faced with real hard prison time, they most likely cower in a corner, because there's no such thing as a gangster lifestyle. It's a fake illusion. It really is an illusion, a lying illusion. No one is a gangster, and the people that thought they were a gangster are now in prison for life, because we all know about the NWO, or NWA, as they call them, Eazy-E and that. They sold out to a white man, basically, that's in power, sold out. And that's why they promote what they do today, because the NWA started all of this agenda that the gangster lifestyle. I'm from the ghetto, so I'm a real G. Just because you live in the ghetto doesn't mean you're a gangster. It doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. These people think it means something. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, no one is a real gangster because you live in the ghetto. There's a lot of rough places in the world. Doesn't mean you're a real gangster. Because there's no such thing as a real gangster, and there never will be. It's just an agenda that the Illuminati New World Order have created to basically keep people enslaved. So, because it's also connected to that you only live once agenda. Yes, what they don't tell you, yes, you do live once on this earth, but then there's the afterlife. Whether you go to hell or heaven, that's judged by God, wherever you go. And these people basically believe, oh, there's no afterlife, I can do what I want. They think hell is some party, that Satan controls hell. Satan doesn't control hell. There's no Bible verse at all that says Satan is the ruler of the underworld. There's not one. It's just the agenda of the Illuminati that they promoted for years, that Lucifer controls hell. He doesn't control hell. He doesn't control it at all. God controls hell. God created hell. He created it for demons and that. It wasn't meant for human beings. It never was meant for that. But that's the price, basically. If people don't obey God, that's unfortunately what happens. God doesn't want anybody to go to hell. God specifically said that. If he wanted everybody to go hell, he wouldn't have sent his son to die for us on the cross. He would have just left us and not even bothered. But when you see them promoting the 666 and then they promote it again, you know the agenda behind it. And as you see here, this cross here, it kind of looks like Jesus Christ, but if you look at it closely, it kind of looks like a woman. Which, if it is, it's straight up blasphemy. Because that is the Catholic image, which is basically an insult. Basically, you are worshipping a man-made image created by the New World Order. And as I've said, most of the times this is most likely going to be the image of the Antichrist, how he fools people into thinking that he's the Messiah. See, the devil's had all this planned out for generations, but I can't really see clearly whether it is a woman or not, but that on the right basically looks like the Shiva or something. If you look on the right, it looks like a figure of Jesus with a wheel around them, and this looks really demonic. Looks like Jesus with a wheel around him. And there we go with the one eye. He's standing in the way on purpose, flashing the one eye, simulating the Illuminati or seeing eye, the eye for us, the one eye. He's purposely doing this. I mean, when the song's got 666 thrown in your face, you know the agenda behind it. It's a fake agenda. There's no such thing as a gangster lifestyle, and there never will be. And this is basically the album. This is basically the front of the album cover, as you can see. And he's promoting the one eye there. And it's well noticed that he's got two faces simulating alter persona and a double life. And double-minded. One, he's promoting the one eye. All this song is about is just promoting drugs. And that's all it is. Promoting drugs. How much money they've got from selling the soul. As you see, first place I seen sell crack at. I mean, it's just promotion of drugs. And here's the verse. She shake it all for Satan, just to paint her nails and pay her bills. Basically, that's exactly what he does. He sold his soul. I mean, when all the die, fake, go multiply. I mean, it's just a fake agenda that I'm a real gangster. None of them are gangsters. As I said, Rick Ross is the biggest fake in the industry. Promotes that he's a thug and that he's a gangster. Yet he worked at he worked at a prison as a security guard and basically stole somebody's name and said that he's a drug dealer. In reality, he's not even a drug dealer or anything. When he got faced with a prison sentence, he was crying. This is what these people do. None of them are gangsters. When they're faced with hard prison time, they cry. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So this is biblical proof. When they throw the 666 in that music video, they're promoting the mark of the beast and the image of the Antichrist. That's why they throw the 666 up, and when they're throwing up the one eye over and over again and promoting drugs and promoting the thug life. See, because this is what the Illuminati want. They want you to fall for this agenda, so you believe that going out and murdering someone or smoking drugs and taking cocaine is a real G lifestyle. So then when you're arrested and you're put in prison for the rest of your life, then the people in power are laughing. They're laughing. Because every person that is African American thinks that, oh, if I do this, I'm a real G. There's no such thing as a gangster lifestyle. It's just immature people. That's all it is. People that act like they've killed somebody. They've not killed nobody. They all act like they kill people. They've not killed no one. Well, this is why they promote what they do. It's a rebellion. It's all part of the agenda. They want to basically make everyone rebel against God and live this "you only live once" agenda. Smoking drugs, getting high, doing cocaine is not cool. Doing cocaine can become serious addiction. You can be on drugs for the rest of your life. See, this is why they want it. If nobody had a drug addiction, the rehab wouldn't be making any money. And the pharmaceuticals wouldn't be making money. See, they act like cocaine, they're stopping cocaine, yet they're the ones that created it. The Illuminati made that drug. And they act like, oh, it wasn't us. Where's this drug coming from? They created it. Same as weed. Weed just basically opens the third eye, so you're basically open to demonic possession more easily. Well, this is the agenda. They want you to take drugs because it opens you up to demonic possession. You could end up with a drug problem, with cocaine guaranteed, and your life is then over. Then if you go to rehab, they're basically getting money. So it's about money. I've never fell for this agenda. I've never took drugs, never took a drop of alcohol. I've never smoked. I've never took any of it in my life. There's no reason to, and I never will. I'll never smoke, I'll never take drugs, and I'll never take a drop of alcohol. I never will.